All right. Hey, y'all. It, all right. Hey, y'all. It is me, Empress. I'm in the building. Glad you guys could join me tonight for Empress News. Let's get right into it. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. All right, y'all. So, can you come out here and sit down, honey? Okay, Mom. Thank you, love. All right, so I hope you all are getting ready for Hey, cut it. Are getting ready for Christmas Day. I hope you guys are all feeling amazing. You know, health is very, very important. I hope that you guys are in the kitchen cooking, getting ready to start cooking, baking cupcakes, cookies, Christmas dinner. Comment below what you're making for Christmas dinner. I don't know yet, y'all. I really got a taste with some lasagna. Then I want some collard greens. But then I'm like, I don't want to be too greedy because then I have, New Year's Eve next week. So that's the collard greens, the black eyed peas, and stuff like that. All right, but enough talking. As you guys can hear, I'm talking about food, so I'm a little hungry. Okay, because I haven't eaten today much, so I'm kind of hungry, even though it's late. Don't be late. Don't be late. All right, so anyways, again, I want to thank you guys for joining me tonight. Let's get right into it. Now, I know you guys have heard what has happened this week to a young lady. This young lady was pregnant and set up by a group of so-called friends. Now, I done told y'all about these friends, honey. This girl was pregnant, and these girls set her up. Thank you for liking the live, sweetheart. I appreciate you. They set her up, said they were giving her a surprise baby shower, got her in the vehicle. The person who drove the vehicle wouldn't even let her out of the vehicle. Y'all, this is just too much. I don't even like talking about it. This girl lost her child in her womb that she was carrying. They beat her so bad. Okay. Lord, I believe her name was Deja, if I'm not mistaken. Her name was Deja. And you got to be a different type of monster to put your hands on somebody that's pregnant. Number one, you're not only looking at a charge for assaulting her, but now they're going to be charged in the death of that child. That was a living, breathing embryo child. That was a child that they murdered, okay? Ain't no way in hell they gonna catch a break. They're young themselves, the young girls that jumped on her. I think it was about 5 or 6 of them. I just don't understand what could have made them so mad to do that. And then these were supposed to be your friends telling you to come over. We're going to throw you a surprise baby shower and then get her there and beat her like that. She's defenseless. She's carrying a child. Oh, you got to be a demon. You really have to be mentally sick in the head to beat a child out of somebody who is carrying a child, okay? Beat that baby out of that girl, basically beat the baby to death. The mother's okay. I'm sure, she's traumatized and she's been brutally beaten too. But that child, can you imagine what that baby went through in her womb? And she's by herself. She can't protect the baby. She's pregnant. And you got all these people fighting on you at one time. Where do they do this at? Now, whoever that judge is, honey, I want you to throw the book, the chair, and the stool at their asses. Okay? When you don't have respect for a life that someone is carrying in their stomach, you deserve to get whatever you have coming to you in life. And I'm sure the ladies that are in prison, they'll take care of their asses every day and every night. There's just some things that you don't do. Okay? There's some stuff that you just don't do. You can do what you want to do. Don't get it twisted. I'm not on here telling people they can't do what they want to do. But remember, there's consequences for those actions, okay? And they have taken a life, okay? They took that baby's life. Whatever beef they had with that mother, that could have waited until after she had her baby. There was no reason for them to punish that baby and make that girl lose her baby. I don't care if she went and had a baby by they baby dad or whatever the situation was. There was just no reason for that. Okay, and I'll be telling y'all about some of these people out here are demonic. They're very hateful. They're very jealous. They're very mean-spirited. They're not nice, kind, loving people. They're wicked, hateful, mean people. And every day you guys are seeing more and more of it coming out of people. They can't hide it. Now, they're going to prison for sure. They're going, jail, prison. They're going, well, they'll go to jail and then they'll be shipped off to the prison, okay? And they'll have their whole lives to think about what they did to that innocent child. So in 20 and 30 years, when they're up for parole and they're in front of the judge and the board, they should have no compassion on them. Because at that point, that child would have been 20 or 30 years old that you beat out of this woman's womb. Okay? I was really, really astounded. I was crushed by this when I heard it. I was just like, oh my gosh, brought to tears. How could you do that to somebody carrying a child? You know what I mean? Nothing's off limits nowadays, y'all. Nothing seems to be off limits. I wish Deja the best. I know she's got a lot of recovering to do. I mean, there really is no words to really say, but, offer my condolences to her unborn child. Okay, I don't care if she was talking crap about their mama. I don't care what she said. Okay, when somebody is carrying a child, hands off. Leave it alone. Let them talk as much as they want to talk. Ain't no way in the world, y'all. Ain't no way in the world. We're going to move on. I wish her and her family the best. I wish the father of the child the best. I wish them the best, okay? Let's move on. Now, a young lady said that she was in downtown Orlando when she took her son to see a drone show. Now, I don't know what this is about, a drone show. I thought we was already dealing with specific drones in the sky. So I guess Orlando decides to have a drone show. Allegedly, her son got zapped in the chest and needed to have emergency heart surgery. Ain't no way in the world. Okay, with all this drone stuff going on in the sky, you taking your child to go, oh no, honey. And all of a sudden the thing done went wild and zapped the baby in the chest. Now he's fighting for his life with open heart surgery. Okay, I don't know what type of drone show this was in Orlando that they had. I believe this was Sunday, if I'm not mistaken. Saturday or Sunday, y'all. Excuse me. Okay, I don't get it. Okay, ain't no way in the world I would be that fascinated by no drones, especially with what's going on right now in the skies and these drones being spotted everywhere. How do you know the real from the fake? I'm confused. But we wish him the best. I pray to God he makes a speedy recovery, just like it never happened. And, God is with him, and we hope that he's okay, this young man. Okay, he didn't deserve that. I don't know what happened. The mother said she doesn't know how to get in touch with the people that run the show. But, honey, you got to find some answers, baby. Thank you for liking the live, Barb. Hey, Fritz. Hey, Vanessa. Hey, Ernest. Hey, Melvin. So, y'all got to be careful. Every time something happens or something goes on, you don't have to be running and bringing your kids. Just like all the time I've been hearing about Ferris wheels, how people get stuck in them, people falling from them. It's a no for me. I'm sorry. Okay, when she get grown or when they get grown, do you. But when you a child, I'm not. You have to be careful out here. Not that the mother knew that was going to happen, no. But I'm just saying if it was me, with everything that was going on with the drones the previous week, I would have been a little skeptical about the drone show. Because like I said, we don't know what's real and what's fake. And I guess she had to find out what was real. Okay? All right. Now, we'll move on. We wish that young man a speedy recovery. Like I said, speedy recovery. Hopefully everything will go well with his surgery. He's just a baby. Definitely didn't deserve that. Okay, I guess the laser zapped him in his chest. And my God. All right, so as of today, let's move on. As of today, I've been hearing stories about, I think it's Tuscaloosa. Was that in Alabama? Somewhere in Alabama. And they're saying that I'll just say the word, aliens took over the radio station. Okay. Now, we all know that most things can be hacked nowadays. So I just really would not give it too much. You know, it's getting out of hand, damn it. Okay, with the drone situation. Now y'all saying that aliens have hijacked the radio stations. I mean, my goodness, y'all. What's next? You know, are they coming to Christmas dinner? Are they going to dress up as elves and bring presents? I mean, you just can't believe everything that you hear on the internet. And you guys know. Nowadays, you just don't know what's real or fake. Half the people ain't even real. You know, let's keep it a buck, okay? And a half, all right? You don't know what's real these days and what's fake. They have so much AI-generated stuff that we just don't know, okay? So we can't believe everything that we hear, all right? Now, one thing, let's move on. But one thing that I heard that I know is real, honey. Let's talk about Houston, honey, and Atlanta. Home of the HIV, honey, okay? Or the VIH, okay? I don't know what's going on in them two states, honey. Florida's on the list too, but honey, Houston and Atlanta has got Florida beat right now. The home of no protection, honey. The home of one-night stands, honey. Ooh, child. Y'all be out here flexing and pressing, honey. But y'all sure ain't using no protection, okay? You want me to run that back? I done told y'all. Honey. You got to be more careful. It is 2024. Like I said, you don't know who you sleeping with. Because nowadays, you don't know who's real and who's fake. Okay? And these HIV statistics and these rates from Houston and Atlanta, oh, y'all screwing like jackrabbits, honey. But you ain't protecting yourself when you're doing it. Can you come in here and stop jumping on that bed? You're screwing like jackrabbits and you're not using protection. And some of you so evil and nasty, because I think I've did a story each week on a person who has had HIV and who's knowingly and willingly giving it to people. Okay? You cannot put your faith and trust in someone because they're attractive and say, oh, he fine, girl. I want to ride his little pickle. Okay? Or she fine, man. I want to hump her, Poonie, okay? You got to be careful, okay? Because like I said, everything is not always what it seems. If you can. Now, I know I'm a little older, so I know maybe my mentality is different. But even when I was younger like that, I wasn't screwing like a jackrabbit, okay? I can count on one hand the partners I've had, okay? Pretty impressive, huh? But nowadays, I know it's different, okay? And you can screw all you want, okay? I'm going to say that. But please use protection. If you can't afford no protection, go to the free clinic and get you some protection. There's no excuses. Oh, I thought I was his main lady. Or if you are in a monogamous relationship and you not cheating and he's not cheating, then guess what? It's nothing to go every 6 months, okay, to get yourself checked together. Because I know you're not doing anything and I know I'm not doing anything. So, hey, every 6 months on this date, let's go get tested. And that's not to say you don't trust your partner. But you got to remember, y'all, you got some pretty sick individuals out here. You got some individuals who live 3 and 4 double lives at home with you. Then they go to work and they spreading themselves around. Not to mention the time that they spend with their homegirls or their homeboys. That's time to do whatever they want to do. So, and I'm not saying this to be on a negative side of it, because there are people who are compatible, who do match to deal with a monogamous relationship. But you're not going to find that every day. So you have to take responsibility and use protection and protect yourself. That's not up to Johnny or Susie to disclose to you, or you don't even know if they're being truthful. You are responsible for your own health, no one else. Okay? People lie every day, all the time. So you just going to leave it up to a person to you can't do that nowadays. You can't say, oh, I trusted him. He told me he was clean. You cannot trust people. You cannot leave it up to them. If he infecting you, guaranteed he got about 4 or 5 other women he messing with, infecting them too. Some of them are not going to tell you the truth because they want to infect you. They want to take as many people down with them as they can. That's their whole agenda. Oh, if I get sick, I'm taking about 50 people with me. I heard a guy on here one time say he was burning and he didn't care because women still was going to be coming up to him in the club. And that's where most of them probably go, to the club, to spread it around. But you're responsible for your own health. It's nobody's fault. It's nobody's fault. Please come out here and sit down. Okay? It's nobody's fault when you put yourself in harm's way. All right? Stop making excuses, y'all. And grow up here and protect yourself. I don't care what he's telling you or what she's telling you. If they're serious about you, they're going to go and get checked. Then you can screw all you want. All right. So, that's all I'm going to say. All right. Let's move on. Y'all know I don't be on here too long, honey. I got to go Big Mama got to go make her something to eat. Okay. All right, so let's move on. Now, I noticed earlier this week, I saw Shamar come across my feed, my FY, hey, okay? And he was talking mad junk, honey. He was talking reckless, okay? And he was letting it be known to that lady op. I'm not going to call you queen op because I don't feel like you're a queen in my eyes, because if you can be a disabled person, then, yeah, you're not nothing, okay? She said she was taking him to court because of the saying, clock that. Okay, I guess we all gonna be in court because I've said clock that too 1,000,000 times since it went viral. Okay. So, he said he's not scared and he'll be there with bells on. He'll be there, honey. Live and direct. He'll be in court. Okay. I don't know what all this stuff is about, but listen. If you don't copyright a saying and if you don't handle your business appropriately, then everything that comes out of your mouth is pretty much free game. Okay, anybody can say it. All right, play with your mammy. Don't play with me. All right. So good luck, girl, on that one. Okay, good luck. All right, let's move along. Get back into the Christmas season, honey. Now, I knew this was coming because if y'all go back and watch my other podcast, I already knew this was coming. I already knew this was coming, honey. I already knew this was coming. Hold on, my co-host want to say something. You knew it was coming too? Oh, he knew it was coming, honey. Yes, I knew this was coming, y'all. Young Jock filed for divorce, allegedly, from Kendra. You couldn't wait till after the holidays, Jock? Child, let me breathe, child, because how did you file for divorce from her? Now, she's a lawyer, allegedly a high-powered attorney, okay? And you filed from her? Now, if y'all go back and watch my podcast a couple of months ago, when the situation blew up with Jock, Kendra, and the girl that was checking Jock, and then Kendra checked her at the house, I said I had a funny feeling, okay? I just felt like, and I'm just going to be honest because that's just the only way I know how to be. I kind of felt like, I just didn't feel like Jock was ready. I'm sorry. I don't feel like he was ready. I don't feel like he was ready to really settle down. You know, he's always been a ladies' man. He can have his choice of women. You know, I don't feel like their marriage was about money or anything. I do hope you signed a prenup, though, girlfriend. Because she was making some millions the last I heard. Yeah, little mama was balling, honey. And, you know, once I saw that, if you guys go back and watch the podcast I did a couple of months ago, the one with the pink hair, when I had the pink hair, I just knew something was fishy going on with that young lady because she was too cocky. And she even told Kendra, oh, I could have him if I want him. If you with a man and another woman is telling you that she could have him like that, then that's not your man. Okay. He's spreading himself thin. Okay. If you know what I mean. So, but damn, girl, why would you let him file first? Mommy. Yes? Let's do that. Okay. Why would you let him file first? Here, you can take him. Okay. Here, take your elf. Why would you let him file first? That's what gets me. Now, you did keep threatening him that you was going to divorce him. I kept telling you to stop doing that. I kept telling you, I said, stop. Because don't no man want to be threatened with divorce every time you get into an argument. It's not going to last. It's not going to work. Okay. I believe that was part of it, but I'm not putting the whole blame on Kendra. Like I said, I felt like Jock wasn't 100% ready. He still was kind of on the fence about it. Yeah, you got a beautiful wife. She's successful, you know. And you see, a lot of people always get that twisted. That now, if that was the case, then nobody would be married or single. You've got beautiful women out here that are single. Beautiful, I'll say handsome men. I won't call men beautiful. Handsome men that are single. You got BBWs. You got petite women. A lot of people like to say stuff about people that's plus size like me. Authentic BBW, natural. Everything natural. They like to make comments about our weight and stuff, but that has nothing to do with it. It's a lot of big girls that's single, just like it's a lot of small women that's single. That has nothing to do with it. Size has nothing to do with you being single. It has nothing to do with it. And the sooner you guys realize that, then you'll be fine. There have been beautiful women that have been cheated on. Halle Berry. I can go down forever. It has nothing to do with it. Your size has nothing to do with you being cheated on. Okay? Like I said, I just feel like Jock wasn't ready. You know, and I felt like from that last episode that I saw, with that young lady disrespecting his wife, and then he went and apologized to her. No, you go check her. You don't allow her to speak to your wife like that. I felt like something was kind of going on, you know, and maybe as a man, maybe he know that maybe he wasn't doing right, and it's just better to let it go rather than lead her on, break her heart. You know what I mean? But again, every time they did argue, Kendra was throwing up that she was going to file for divorce. And, you know, no man wants to hear that. Then go ahead, I'll file. Hell, he probably said, well, screw it, I'll file it. You know, I don't want to keep hearing this day and every time we argue. But what are you arguing about? Are you arguing about other women? Can she not trust you? Is she calling you? And it's going to be a hellish marriage once you've been unfaithful. Once you've shown that you are not 100% faithful. She's going to make your life a living hell because you have not made her feel secure in your marriage. You didn't make her feel loved and protected and secure in her marriage when it came to other women. It didn't matter if she was making $5 million a year. You didn't make her feel that way. And I feel like every woman deserves that. We all deserve that. You want to feel protected, safe, and you want to be sure that in your marriage or in your relationship that you don't have to worry about other women. You know what I mean? If that's the case, you should have stayed single so you could mingle. Okay? Such a nice jingle. All right. So that's how I feel. I wish it could have lasted, but I just knew that one was going to eventually, take a turn for the worst. Because like I said, she did keep threatening and he kept doing. So if you weren't making her feel safe and secure in that marriage, I think what you need to do, and I'm not telling people what they need to do. I'm going to say what I'm going to say, okay? But I will say this. I'm not telling you what you got to do. I'm just saying maybe after this marriage, once you get your divorce, if you guys can't go to counseling and work it out, because maybe you can work it out. The roughest years are between 3 and 5. If you can get through that first 5 to, that's if your mind is in it and that's what you're wanting and willing to do. Okay, put everybody to the side and really get serious and focus on your wife if that's what you want to do. Now, if you know as a man you can't do that and you just going to be out here looking and wilding, and then go on and leave her alone. Okay, it's best that you did file for the divorce if you know that your heart is not truly, truly in it, then don't drag someone along. Let her have her peace. Now, her mental can be healed and she can move on and maybe find a man that is going to be faithful to her. Okay? And I'm not saying that you were cheating on her. I'm just saying you didn't make her feel protected in the marriage, and that's why she kept throwing up that she was going to divorce you every time. But then your pride and ego decides that, well, I'm going to divorce you first. I'm going to put it out that I'm going to, I saw that coming a mile away, child. I tried to tell you, Kendra. If you go back and watch my other podcast, I tried to tell you to run, girl. Well, I don't want to get in married folks' business, so I wish y'all the best. Like I said, maybe there is some counseling that could be needed. Jock, you can go through as many women as you want until you find, heal or whatever it is that's causing you to be with so many women and go through so many women. You'll keep running through them and you'll keep going through them. Just don't get caught out there in your 70s and 80s and don't have a wife, and then you'll be in a nursing home or some situation that you don't want to be in. Stop wasting people's time if you know that that's not truly what you want to do. I suggest that you take some time to really maybe get into counseling and figure out what's your issue, what really makes Jock happy. You know what I'm saying? What is it that you really, really want? It's 2024. Come on out and say it if that's what it is. I don't feel that about you, but you get my drift, okay? Take some time if you guys do divorce. Take some time to really, like me, I've been by myself for 3 years. Just take some time to really figure out what you want and then go after it, okay? Heal, though. You don't have to, once you leave your lady, your wife, divorce, you don't have to go out there jumping from woman to woman. Yeah, they gonna know you single and they all want, opportunities and they all want to be with Jock but, Jock is the singer. Jaciel is the man. So it's time to figure out, what does Jaciel want? Take some time, maybe a year from dating. Don't even date anybody. If you can even abstain from sex, do that. Times is getting treacherous, especially in Atlanta. But that'll give you time to heal and figure out that, what is it that I really want? Maybe you might want to go back to your wife and say, hey, you know what? The first round, I really wasn't in it to win it. And be truthful about it. But you have to make her feel loved, cherished, respected, and protected. Okay? You can't be out here. I'm not even going to go into all of that. But you get my drift. Okay? All right. So I wish you and Kendra the best, Jaciel. I wish you guys the best. Kendra, I wish you the best, girl. Okay, keep making that money and keep doing your thing. All right. All right. I guess that's it for tonight, y'all. That is it for tonight. I'm looking like a little elf with my orange green. I'm looking like an elf with my orange. All right. So, what else was I gonna talk about? All right, that's pretty much it. Oh my God, I wanted to tell you guys. I saw King's baby. Okay, you guys know T.I. and Tiny. And I saw their grandbaby. And oh my God, y'all, he is so freaking cute. This baby is so cute. I just want to hold him, y'all. He is so cute. So congratulations to T.I. Tiny. King, congratulations, honey. You can't deny it, honey, even if you tried it. Okay. He looked just like you. You must have made her mad when she was pregnant. But he is so adorable, y'all. This baby is so cute. I hope he fills your heart with joy. I hope you guys have a great Christmas. I know this will be his first Christmas. So, congratulations again. He is so stinking cute, y'all. He is a beautiful, beautiful baby. All right. You guys take care. I will see you guys. You suckers know I ain't coming on Christmas. I might, you never know. I might have a little wine and dine and get up on the mic. Hey, hey, hey. I might. We'll see, y'all. Y'all know I be clowning around. But I got stuff going on as usual. But we'll see what happens. All right. We will see what happens. I'll talk to you guys later. Hopefully, I did get my new wig today. Not this one, but I'm not going to wear it unless until New Year's Eve. Okay, so I think that was all I wanted to talk to you guys about tonight. Was it? Oh, no, there was one more. Well, I'll save that for next time, y'all. I'll save that one for next time, darling. Thank you, guys. Don't forget to go over to my group on Facebook, Beautiful Bad Women. We're at 20,100 members. Also, I have a couple of Facebook pages, Shantana Rael, Shantana Empress, Beautiful Bad Women. Also, my Instagram is Shantana_Empress and YouTube, Shantana Empress. And my YouTube is growing. Thank you guys so much for the support. Love you guys. And I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful Christmas. Take care.